The wood frame warehouse was consumed quickly, producing a stark spectacle against the black of night. One fireman said the only thing unusual about such a blaze was that it involved the building so quickly.
And even though the fire department's response was swift and certainly adequate, with perhaps a dozen trucks here right now, by the time they arrived, the fire apparently had had too much of a head start.
Even as firemen began to lay lines, the inferno took its toll on the building. With the fire came the standard statistics. The first of 2 alarms sounded at about 10:30. 40 firefighters took 20 minutes to control the flames. The building stored only sacks of salt for water softeners. But another item bothered firemen, a report that a man was sleeping inside a building adjacent to the blaze. As it turned out, there was no one in danger there, but soon someone discovered a human form buried in the cinders beneath the blaze. It was morning before things cooled enough to begin poking around the ruins. One crew drew the gruesome task of removing the victim from the crawl space under the devastated building, and suddenly the unidentified figure received a name: 37-year-old Charles Metcalf, a hobo from somewhere in Kansas known as Chuck. Metcalf and a tramping buddy, Ronald Welch, had slept under the warehouse for the last week. Welch says hobos usually expect to die falling from a freight train.
We're over in Library Park sipping on some wine. But we didn't get as inebriated as we usually do. We were pretty straight, you know. But one thing's because we broke. We just called in. We hadn't been in there 5 or 6 minutes, you know. And he started smelling smoke and he said, "Ron, there's smoke." And there's smoke and fire. It's good we couldn't see anything. You know, it was all in under the building there.
How come Chuck didn't get out, do you know?
Well, he just took the wrong path, you know.
What was he like?
Good man. Good, kind-hearted man.
Liked to hang around with him, huh?
Yeah, we liked each other. We were friends, good friends.
And while the mystery of the dead man was solved, firemen began new speculations about the fire's cause.
It's not uncommon for the hobos in the area to start a warming fire to kind of chase away the night chill. That happens quite often. We find them in vacant buildings that way.
But you don't know that was the case in this incident?
No, we don't.
Did you have a warming fire?
A warming fire?
Something to keep you warm under there?
No, we didn't set no fire with tramps. We know better than that.
While fire officials estimated the building's damage at about $90,000, a now lone hobo couldn't put a value on his loss. Randy Ripplinger, Cool News 10.